shined on walls where life once stood, but feel no fire, no breath, no blood.
You're only light, not soul. The hollow radiance calls my name. The silent song, the spark of shame. I reach for what I'll never find. A ghost of sun without its mind. Reflections move, but I can feel a shadow bow to what is real.
They fade, they live, they fall, they rise, while I remain behind their eyes.
You are me, what you left behind. The hollow radiance calls my name. The silent song, the spark of shame. I reach for what I'll never find. A ghost of sight without its mind.
Fuck, but I'll be real.
The hollow radiance fades away. A dying light too weak to stay. Through endless snow, I see the light. A star without a soul to die. Even false light, dreams of light.
I've spoken to the endless dark. My voice became a trembling spark. No stars above, no gods to hear. Yet something moved, it drew me near. A whisper formed, a pulse replied. The void itself was now alive to create the second light from the fragile shape, a fragile trust. Its eyes were new, its hands unsure, but in its gaze I felt a joy. To create the second light from the shadow of my night, a soul from silence born of flame, to end the ache of endless shame. It looked at me, and I could see reflections of what used to be. No longer one, the world could start to flames ignite a beating heart. To create the second light from the endless dark of night. Now two voices fill the air. The world begins because we care. a dream we built, a fate employed. Our flames remember skies of old. Our hearts of fire, yes, still cold. We are the children of the silent flame, born of love and known by pain. From ashes sound our souls became the echo, a world unchained. We walk on ground that used to bleed. We speak in tones where stars can read. Each breath a spark, each year a seed. The fire grows, it learns to lead. We are the children of the silent flame, born of love and known by pain. From ashes sound our souls became the echo, a world unchained. The sky remembers every cry. The earth responds, the ocean sighs. Two stars above, the light remains. We rise their memory in our veins. We are the children of the silent flame, forged from loss, yet not the same. Relentless night, our voices play, the dying dawn, the world A sky reborn, but pale and old. My breath returns the sound to none. I walk alone beneath no sun. No voice to hear, no soul replies. Only echoes in the sky. Alone beneath the new sky.
skies burn. And now it sleeps. The fire is gone, the stars have drawn their golden hearts now stay the ground. No gods remain, no voice, no cry, just silent ash beneath the sky. Through broken light, I hear them call. We were the rise, and now the fall. Ashes of heaven, cold and cold, drifting through the endless night, from love and war, from loss and flame, a nameless peace, yet still the same. The sun forgets, the moon forgives, the void remembers all that lives. No angels sing, no shadows weep. The earth of light has gone to sleep. Through silent dusk, I feel the end, but every end begins again. Ashes of heaven fade to gray. The dawn has lost its holy way, but in the dark a spark remains to build the world from what remains. Ashes of heaven, soft and near. No fear remains, no pain, no tear. Through death of God, new life will grow. From fallen light, the seeds will grow. Spun the ashes, the fifth sky will breathe.
The ground recalls where life had been. voices shook the sleeping dust and woke the world from ancient rust. Lightning dreams across the gray as silence learns to fade away when the sky remembers sound. The fire rolls from holy ground to souls cold and idols came. The world was born without a name. The air begins to hum again. The ground recalls where life had been. Two voices shook the sleeping dust and woke the world from ancient rust. Lightning dreams across the gray as silence learns to fade away when the sky remembers sound. The fire rolls from holy ground to souls caught and idols came. The world was born without a mountains breathe and rivers glow. From their hearts the currents flow. Every tear and every flame feeds the pulse that bears no shame. When lost one we know the sound. The fire rolls from holy ground to souls caught and idols came. The world's born without a name. Storms awaken, oceans form, hearts of thunder, minds reborn. The void now sings a greater tone. The fifth world stands no longer when the sky remembered sound. The sun returned, the stars were found. Through love and pain, they gave and pulse in the silence, a breath reborn. No sun, no sky, yet the light begins. The dawn repeats where the void had been. Echoes of the new dawn rise through the dark. The newborn cries, "Oh, reborn through sound and flame." Whisper life without a name. Shadows now, but sun can stay. Light remembers the lost decay. Every spark becomes a word. Every sound, thought unheard. Echoes of the new dawn rise through the dark. The newborn cries, "A world reborn through sound and flame." Whisper life without a name. Through the fire to sing, every note a living thing. Silent thoughts now turn away as the fifth world finds its way. Echoes of the new dawn rise through the dark. The newborn cries, "A world reborn through sound and flame." Born of nothing, yet came. Echoes fade, the dawn remains. The mountains rise, the oceans cry, the stars align, then fall from sky. The children burn, the earth can feel, 1,000 hearts begin to From chaos born, the sun
above no longer fight. They share the flame, they share the light. Balance of the burning earth, attempts between decay and birth. From chaos born, the silence turn, and through the painful balance learn. The sky was cracked, now breathes again. The seas return, forget the end. The fire cools, the stone forgets, and everyone begins to live. Balance of the burning earth, the cycle for the second birth. No gods remain, no stars command, but life endures, it understands. I spoke into the endless dark. My voice became a trembling spark. No stars above, no gods to hear. Yet something moved, it drew me near. A whisper formed, a pulse replied. The void itself was now alive to create the second light from the shadow of my night. A soul from silence born of flame to end the ache of endless I gave the breath I stole from dust, a fragile shape, a fragile trust. Its eyes were new, its hands unsure, but in its gaze I felt a cure to create the second light from the shadow of my night. A soul from silence born of flame to end the ache of endless shame. It looked at me, and I could see reflections of what used to be. No longer one, the world could start to flames ignite a beating heart. and storm, from stone and flame, I rise without a mortal name. No God, no throne, no blood, no chain. I am the breath that breaks the pain. Through every scream, through every birth, I am the pulse beneath the earth. I am the fifth spirit, born of all, the rise, the fall, the endless fall. From death I sing, from void I rise, the flame that opens blinded eyes. The rivers speak, the mountains cry, they whisper truths no soul denies. The balance breaks, the light bends near, the fifth has come, the end is here. I am the fifth spirit, born of all, the rise, the fall, the endless go. From death I sing, from void I rise, the flame that opens blinded eyes. I am not God, I am not man, I am the will that nature planned. When silence dies, I will remain, the world reborn, through joy and pain. I am the fifth spirit, final breath, the birth of life, the end of death. No stars remain, no night, no day. I am the voice that lights the From the dust, I feel the sound. Echoes tremble through the ground. No sky above, no soul around. Yet I breathe though none have found. Shadows whisper names I don't recall. A memory's voice begins to fall. I am the first breath of ash, rising where the worlds have crashed. From death I came, from void I grew, born of silence. Yeah, I consume. Hands of smoke and eyes of flame. No one lands, yet I remain.
You were born for me, a spark, a sign, a mirror shade of what was mine. I gave you glow, I gave you form, but not the soul to face the storm.
You made me bright, but left me blind to seek the warmth I never find. I reached for you through silver air, but all I found was your despair.
Will fade, the fire will die, but let it burn to touch the sky. You are my wound, my greatest sin.
Then let me bleed and begin again. No peace, no rest, no hope in between.
Two hells of life that should have been. Divine friendship breaking through. Heaven trembles at the truth. Light and both collide. Creation tears from deep inside. Divine friendship born alive. Falling stars from skies above. The heart of God split in two. Light and shadow, me and you. The sky remembers how it broke.
You came from the voice I gave, a spark within the endless cave. You breathe the same yet burn apart, a mirror held against my heart. You call my name through light and flame, but every word feels not the same. I see the sky you try to hide and feel the pull from the other slain. They kill the voice, then speak my name. I fade in sorrow, not in wrath, as faith becomes their chosen path.